Yo, what's good, man?
How you guys doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good, man. Good. Appreciate you guys reaching out. How y'all been?
Oh, not too bad. We appreciate you hopping on with us, taking your time out of your day.
Oh, man. No doubt. I appreciate it, man.
All right. So, without any further ado, I'll let you introduce yourself to our viewers and maybe give a little where you're from and how long you've been rapping for.
No doubt, man. So, name's James Moss Jr. from Northern Virginia, D.C. area. Been at it for probably upwards 7, 8 years now. Switched over to the James Moss Jr. from a previous name, which was AB, but a little bit tougher to Google on that whole AB side thing. So we switched it up a little bit a couple years ago. But yeah, man, trying to get it done out here in the 703. Where you guys from, man?
Sick. We're from Montreal, actually.
Very nice. Very nice. Awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we could tell just from going through your Spotify, man, you had a lot of different tracks up there, like I could tell that you've been working at this for a couple of years.
Trying, man. Been try to always keep kind of mix it up and stuff like that for people. So we've been doing like the James Moss Mondays and try to give them something a little bit different every week, man. But it's been good so far.
Yeah, do you want to elaborate for us a little bit on what the James Moss Mondays are?
Yeah, no doubt, man. So, every Monday we've basically been releasing a new single. I think we're on week 9 right now, so gonna try and finish up strong with the 10 weeks. But putting out either some kind of a visual for it or at the very least, some kind of like it might be a lyric video one week. It might be like a little promo in studio video. We might actually go out and like film a whole video for it. So just a little piece of content that we can put out for each week and really try to grow the account, grow the brand a little bit, if you will.
Sure. Yeah, we know all about that for sure. Having to make yourself a little like stand out a little bit. So that's definitely cool. Putting your name out onto the hashtag and all that's
no doubt. You guys are doing some awesome stuff with the community projects, man. I went and checked it out earlier today, man. It's really cool.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Appreciate you. So I guess it kind of leads to a question of like when you first started off, what really like drove you towards rapping and continuing this as more of a serious thing where you're trying to build your brand, your page and stuff. So like what led to that point?
I would say like the very first time was actually it was on like the bus in high school or whatever. So like it just kind of like a I don't know, like classic like teenager kids doing shit. I don't know, but it was like somebody was like rapping in the middle of the bus. We were sitting in the back or whatever it was, and somehow I don't know. At 20 minutes later, it turned into like a rap battle or whatever. But I just remember the first time I made like an entire room, or I guess bus full of people like go, oh my god, like whoa, that day like been absolutely hooked. So fast forward definitely a couple years later, and I grew up with in like a really musical neighborhood, so we had like a lot of kids in the neighborhood and stuff like that, always making stuff, and then eventually just kind of led to one of those things. I was like, everybody else around me's making music. I figured I wanted to kind of give this a shot. So definitely been quite the journey, I'd say.
That's cool, man. Yo, and I think that's the name of the game is just keep going, keep doing your thing, right? And it shows that you've been putting in the work for sure.
Yo, one thing actually kind of feeding off that is if there was one thing that you could give as like advice to a younger rapper who's just starting out, what would that be?
The rapper, yourself in the bus. Let's put it at that. Yourself in the bus. What would you say to this guy?
What would I say? I think I'd tell him 2 things. So one, don't be afraid of what people think. And I mean, in terms of like if you're trying to do this at that age, especially younger, you're at least doing something that a lot of people are afraid to try. So have confidence in that. And then be patient. Be patient because there's a lot of people. Everybody wants to talk about being up next, so there's a lot of people in that line. So focus on what you do and enjoy the process. I would say the biggest thing is enjoy the process.
Amen to that one. Yeah.
You have like goals of like followers or streams and stuff like that. It's almost the same thing that like a J. Cole talks about. If you have certain financial goals or whatever it is, like you'll get there, but like, are you really happy at the end of the day? Like, enjoy what it is that you're doing. Enjoy the process. Love the ugly parts of it. Like, love the struggles when you have the writer's block, all that stuff. Because you come out on the other side, it's a beautiful thing.
I agree with you. Yeah,
definitely, man.
I really like that answer. We were looking at some of your videos earlier, and we noticed we really like to play golf, and we noticed one of your golfing music videos like caught our attention a little bit, you know.
Especially like the PGA like looks so official, and we were laughing.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about that music video, or where the golfing comes into play?
No doubt, man. So, like, obviously I make music, but, how I actually make my 9 to 5 and stuff like that. I'm actually, I'm the director of instruction over at Top Golf in the DC area.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So, got my PGA stuff, played a couple years professionally, all that good stuff. I had always I'd been thinking about doing that video for probably like 2 or 3 years. I just never really found a good way to execute on it. You know what I mean? But like, I always thought it'd be fun just to like bring my camera guy out there. We just go play like 9, 18 holes or something like that. Just have him like film stuff throughout the day. So it was real cool, man. He brought the drone out. And he brought his camera out. And that was his first time being on a golf course. So I think it was a real cool experience for him. Definitely a lot of fun, man. Definitely a lot of fun. So. I don't know. We just kind of wanted to show that all because, like, everybody's seen like music videos of rappers like being on the golf course. Maybe they're like riding around in golf carts, or like there's some good-looking girls like up by the flagstick, whatever. You know what I mean? Like everybody's done that, but like I feel like none of the rappers have like sat there and shown that they can actually like play golf. I feel like the only ones are maybe like Schoolboy Q or something like that. So I figured we kind of go at it from that angle. So it was something a little different for sure.
You're on there. You're like, yeah, I could actually hit the ball. You know? Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I've seen a bunch of the golf course videos. I'm like, all right, that's cool, but let me see it. So that's kind of how that came about, man.
What's your best game of golf that you got?
Best ever?
Yeah.
So in a tournament, we had like a little 3-day event for Mid-Atlantic Championship. So I went 65, 66, 66. So it's, and that was hands down. That's by far, as far as like a 3-day total, like, I don't know if I ate something, I was locked into that. I mean, I usually hang around like even par and stuff like that, but
okay.
putts were falling that week, so it was nice.
Yeah, no, we definitely have some catching up to do ourselves, but
How often you guys getting out to play a little bit?
Yeah. Throughout each summer, these past like 2 summers, we've been going pretty often, like once a week or so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, it's been
fun for sure.
All right. So, I mean, we won't take up too much more of your time. I think we'll wrap it up with maybe if you had anything you wanted to say to our viewers, or if you had any future projects in the works that you want to let them know about, that we should be on the lookout. This is like a platform for you to just say what's up.
This is my plug right here. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. No, I mean, again, I just really appreciate you guys having me on. We're working on a couple of things. So, I'm finishing off the James Moss Mondays next Monday. And then myself and my buddy goes by the name Duff Killigan actually just finished a project. I think we literally decided on the title today or whatever, a little 6-song project that we're going to have out coming soon. It's called No Wi-Fi. So we're going to get that out to you guys as soon as possible. Definitely have some stuff to do kind of in the behind the scenes, but definitely stay on the lookout, man. Follow me, James_Moss Jr. A lot of new music coming the way, so check it out, man.
All right. Thank you very much for being on, my man. We really appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. You guys take it easy. I'm trying to get on that cypher later this month, man. I like what I'm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's do it up. All right, brother.
All right,
Take care. Ciao.
It is.